feet and start that rhyme. Before your class goes back, well, you gotta eat your snack. Take off the plastic wrap and do a little hand clap. Hey, what you doing? Everybody's moving. Hey, what you doing? Little lunch.
Yesterday was my worst little lunch ever, but it should have been my best because I had a really good snack. My mom let me bring some of my brother's homemade cookies, and it was only a Tuesday. I never get a sweet snack on a Tuesday, but just as I picked up my cookies, I got Germ. Germ block! Germ block! Germ block! I was so angry that I had gotten germ blocked that I went and sat on the steps of the Real Life Learning Center all by myself.
Melanie also sat on the steps alone because she had been germ blocked and no one can come near her.
I was too angry to eat my cookies.
When someone does something gross, you have to get germ blocked. You do it like this. Like this.
Like this.
Or
Like this. Germ block.
Nobody does like that.
yes, they do.
I've never made that sound.
You should. It makes it more professional. Technically, I don't think crossing your arms really blocks any germs, or else you would see a lot more doctors and nurses doing it.
Mrs. Gonza says that we shouldn't do the germ block because we're on the playground, not on an episode of a show where people vote you off. But Mrs. Gonza doesn't have to play with Rory.
I've been germ blocked 5, maybe 600 times.
You can get germ blocked for doing anything that's gross. Picking your nose,
Tick,
spitting,
tick,
eating food that's dropped on the ground.
tick. Wait, how's that gross?
I didn't do anything gross. I didn't do anything at all.
Hey, why did Melanie get germ blocked?
She went to the toilet and didn't wash her hands.
I 100% washed my hands.
I can understand Melanie not washing her hands because it's easy to forget. Like, you know how sometimes you forget to shower for a few days? Nah, me either.
I love washing hands because we have this nice special bubbly soap in the girls' toilets that foams up and smells like, well, I don't really know what it smells like, but it's something really yummy.
I'll trade you these 3 for that one.
Those 3 are mine.
Really? Anyway, the boys' toilets don't have bubbly soap. They have disgusting soap that smells like floor cleaner made of horse poop.
The boys' toilets aren't allowed bubbly soap anymore because someone put all the bubbly soap all over the mirrors and filled up their toilets.
I don't care if you made the toilet smell nice. You used up all the bubbly soap.
Tamara should not have germ blocked me. Are you sure Melanie didn't wash her hands? It doesn't sound like Melanie.
Melanie always has very clean hands.
I knew that the others would remind Tamara that I'm a very clean person. So I decided to count Miss Snookies until Tamara ungerm blocked me. 1 Miss Snookie, 2 Miss Snookies, 3 Miss Snookies. It should have been about 30 seconds, which is 30 Miss Snookies.
She absolutely did not wash her hands.
671 Miss Snookies, 672 Miss Snookies.
Here's what happened. Mrs. Gotcha said that Melanie and I could be the first ones out to Little Lunch because we were the only ones who hadn't tried to Betty's talk of the variations of leaf patterns on the plants that snails eat.
This one's a squiggly one. This one's a round one. This one's a rectangular one. This one has a long stem. This one has a short stem.
We both went straight to the toilets because we knew there wouldn't be a queue. And Melanie finished first, and I absolutely did not hear her turn on the tap.
She didn't hear. $112 Miss Smokies, 913 Miss Smokies.
You mean you didn't hear?
I mean, I was in the toilet cubicle, and I never heard the taps go on.
Sorry, if you were in the cubicle, then you didn't see.
You couldn't see.
There's nothing to see.
And you would know how.
Suddenly, there's a hole in tomorrow's story big enough to drive a truck through.
What kind?
It's a saying.
Cement mixer?
I'll give you these for that one, and I'll give you these.
These are all mine, Lori. These are my baseball cards.
I kept losing count on my Miss Smokies, so I decided to not wait for tomorrow to ungerm block me. I didn't even care anyway.
I'm confused. Are you confused, Deborah Jo?
I'm very confused, Atticus.
How did Tamara know what Melanie did or didn't do if she was in the toilet cubicle the whole time?
I mean, it's not like she could see through the toilet door.
Even if I could see through the toilet door, I wouldn't have seen Melanie washing her hands because she wasn't there and she didn't wash them.
When I get germ blocked, I don't mind. Because I like being by myself. But someone told me that Melanie minded very much.
Are you still germ blocked, Melanie?
No, I'm sitting here on the steps because I love having no one to play with and being too angry to eat my cookies. Yes, I'm still germ blocked.
And that's something that told me was Melanie.
I didn't mean to yell at Betty, but I was so mad that I'd gotten germ blocked, while Tamara got to play with Deborah Jo and Atticus. Maybe you were flushing while she was washing.
Maybe that's why you didn't hear.
I flushed and opened the door straight away. I don't just stand there and look. I'm not a monster. And I would have seen her at the sink. She wasn't there, I tell you. Someone was starting to crack. You know I'm talking about Tamara. Tamara was starting to crack.
Let's go over this one more time. You were in the toilet and you heard Melanie leave.
Ow!
Bullseye! Sorry, Tamara.
Where were we?
I told you everything. I was in the toilet. Melanie flushed. She left. And then there was another flush.
Another flush? What other flush?
I don't know, but someone must have been in there because they flushed.
Who? Who flushed?
Who? Everybody else was in class, remember?
Who was in the other toilet?
I was busted. And I didn't think anyone would notice, just like nobody was noticing anything Betty was saying. The important thing was, nobody knew or would ever know that it was me.
Let me get this straight. So, you were in the toilet, you heard Melanie leave, then you heard another flush?
Yes.
So you wouldn't have heard the tap running. A toilet flush is much louder than a tap running.
Yes. No. Actually, I didn't think there was another flush at all.
Yes, there was. It was me.
If ever there was a reason to be germ blocked.
You were in the girls' toilets. Why were you in the girls' toilets?
I didn't think anyone would be in there. I just thought that I could go into the girls' toilets and use the bubbly soap that smells like peppermint chewy.
Oh, that's what it smells like. Peppermint chewy.
Usually I can just sneak in and nobody notices.
Wait, you've been in there before?
Yuck! That's disgusting and gross.
No, the boys' toilets are disgusting and gross. I just thought that I could sneak in and use the soap that smells like chewy and get back to class. But when I came out, Melanie was still wiping her hands on her dress. So I ducked back into the cubicle.
Wait, Melanie was what?
Tamara germ blocked me because I was too disgusting. But playing with Rory, who cried in his lunchbox yesterday, is absolutely fine.
Rory, this is super important. Tell me exactly what Melanie was doing.
I just told you. She was wiping her hands on her dress.
Why was Melanie wiping her hands on her dress? The hand dryers never work. Tamara Noodle, I want to talk to you. I want to be in germ block right now.
You are, Melanie.
Germ block is stupid, mean, and unfair. What kind of world are we living in where we can just exclude people with some dumb rule?
Melanie, your drum block is over.
What?
Yep, let's go play. She was getting away with it.
She was getting away with it.
She was getting away with it. By it, you mean the thing that was hanging off her dress?
She had toilet paper stuck to her dress. I was going to germ block tomorrow so bad. Then I remembered how bad I felt doing 1,000 and I forgot how many Miss Snookies. And I had just given a big speech about how we shouldn't germ block each other and blah, blah, blah.
Melanie is right. The germ block is stupid, especially when you got toilet paper hanging from your dress, which is obviously an accident that you can't help. Thanks, Melanie.
Germ block.
Were you listening, Rory?
No.
All I want to do is eat my brother's homemade cookies before the bell. Ding! Worst little lunch ever.